Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. I was thinking about taking the damn day off. But here I am. Tough. It's tough for me, man. Not to say hello to you guys at least once a day. I'm going to do another series. But I haven't done a series like this. I have touched on the topic, but I've never done a series. I've done all mine on a lot of negative progressions, done really well. A lot of different strategies that Waylon and I have created or that I've created on my own. But I've never done a positive progression series. I want to do a 1-3-2-4. I want to do a 1-3-1-3. I want to do just regression up in pulls. Because after the regression, it's a positive progression. You don't ladder. I'm doing things that you do not ladder. Positive progression. I know there's a lot of people that swear by them because you don't have to risk quite as much money. And if you can hit that, you can win big. And here's why I'm doing it. I had a member, I gave him the grand tour, so I'm going to tell on myself. Now, while Waylon has never lost live with it, I've never lost with it in a casino or on this table. One of my members went, and the very first roller, he rolled like 3 ATSs in a row. I mean, the guy was just point after point after point after point. And so he basically got bagged on his first session. And I thought to myself, because I need to talk about the members meeting we're going to have tomorrow. I want to talk about what do you do after a big session loss? I mean, obviously you can quit, that's it, protect your bankroll and go home. But what do? Can you recover with a positive progression? Which is what I gave him, and he may or may not try it. And it spawned this series, a positive progression series that I've never done before, and I want to have fun with it. I want to do some Baccarat, I want to do some craps. I want to do it with pass lines don't pass. Baccarat. And so I'll probably bounce back and forth, And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think it should be exciting. I think it'll be a good one. Now I know John, starting tomorrow, he's doing the tweak of my KKG pyramid, and I may have one intertwined in there. Maybe not. But here's the thing, too. I keep saying that all strategies will go down. Here's a fella, I gave him a strategy, a great strategy, and it went down. First shot. And it saddens me, man. Believe me. If I tell you to do something that loses, I feel bad. Obviously not as bad as you. You're the one that lost the money. But it still makes me feel bad. Because you're doing something on my advice. But all that being said, I say it over and over and over. All strategies will get beat sooner or later. His just happened to get hit the very first time. And so I want y'all to remember that. I mean, I do a lot of teaching, but remember, it can happen to you. And it did, and it will, and it'll continue to happen. I don't care if you're doing negative progressions, positive, I don't care. So just remember that. All strategies will go down, even with perfect bankroll, even with all of it. Sometimes the best bet, stay the hell away from that place. That's the truth. However, your best shot is with money management, bankroll, and discipline. That's what I teach. That's the only way to survive it consistently. But you'll have to take your bumps as they go. It's just gambling. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, here we go. Let me give you my member. Here we go. John Weed, Tony C, Hit and Hope 11, Glenn O from Australia, and John Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That's my members that are hosting this event for today. Okay? I appreciate you members, all of you. Without you, I can't do a lot of what I do. Speaking of members, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., I sent the link out. I sent it to all the people I do have emails for. And I also put it on the community website, or the community thing. So there's 2 places. If you didn't get it by email, check the community out. And again, if you didn't get the email, that means I don't have your email address. That's just all it means. So check the community out. Let's see. Also, I had to order a bunch of beads and stuff for my wife. We had a big order coming in. Jimmy Mastery has actually called me up, and he's going to do some kind of something on his show or for his people or whatnot. So we got a pretty big order, and then I had to order some new beads and whatever, and it won't be here till tomorrow. I was wanting to get it all shipped out tomorrow, but it's going to be probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. But also, my wife is still going to do the video and explaining, because he's not having WKKD or WWKD, he's having Mastery. So it's another point of how my wife can manipulate and pretty much do what you want. Now, if you customize it, obviously prices will change, and when she does the video, she'll sort of tell you how that's going to work. But nonetheless, hopefully that video will be up by Tuesday. Hopefully. And she was showing me some like Houston Astros colors, earrings and bracelets and all sorts of stuff. So she could do sports colors. Now she can do sports like, here's the Dallas Cowboys sign or whatever, but now you got to buy that stuff. And that's more expensive if you want the absolute logo. But anyway, she'll talk about that tomorrow or tomorrow, Tuesday. So I think that's what's going on. Had a couple more sports folks. That's good. Thank you. We've got 20 days or so, and then my special on my season pass will be gone. There's still several of you that are still saying you're going to do it by the 22nd, so you already know what to do. But for anything else that you need, you're curious about, KenKnowsGambling.com. All right, here we go. Let's do Baccarat. Let's do a positive progression. But with this positive progression, I'm not going to try to go cheap either. I still want off this table as fast as I can get it. That will never, ever, 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 ever change. Okay? However, you got to understand on the banker side, if you win the bigger amount on the banker side, then the commission crushes you. Especially on a big negative progression, but it crushes you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go player all the time so I can bypass the commission. It's still like a 1.24% house edge. It's still low, 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 low. And we're going to do a 1. Today I'm going to try a 1-3-2-4 with my option to whether I do the 4 or go into a regression up and pull. But I'll at least do the 1, 3, and the 2. Okay? This ought to spawn a lot of comments and hopefully not a lot of controversy, just a lot of different progressions. If you have one that you want me to try, just put it in the comments. I'll see if I can get to it. Now, that being said, I'm going to do it with hundreds. So on a 1-3-2-4, it's $200 per, or possible, because you're going to do one, and then if you win, you throw that other one for your 3. So you're risking no more than 2 units per hand or per shooter or whatnot. So if I want 10 cracks at it, then I need 200 times 10, which is $2,000, I believe. 200 times 10 is 2,000. Now I've got a $5,000 bankroll, but what I'm going to do is we're going to just take this, put it over here. There's my 2,000. If I need change, I'll get to it. And we're only going to start with the $2,000. As you can see, in a positive progression, I need way less bankroll. I'm going to have 10 shots, basically, to win 3 in a row. Basically. Of course, you could hit the 1 and the 3 and stop. You could just do 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 3 till the cows come home. A lot of different variations on positive, but let's give it a shot. I gotta burn some. Let's see what I'm gonna burn. We're gonna burn 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Watch your bankroll. And here we go. We're gonna just come out with player. That's it. 1 3, at least a 1 3 2 on this particular show. Okay? Positive progression series. I hope you enjoy it. There's a 1. There's a 7. He ain't drawing for squat. 1's gonna draw. He don't make it. All right. The cool thing about a positive progression is there's no ladder up. So you're just out 100 of your 2,000. Come right back out. You basically have 10 cracks at this. And if you never win one, you might have 20. You know what I mean? So here we go. There's a 1. There's a 4. This is a 427, 2 through 7. It's not. So he only hits on a 2 through 7. So the banker wins that one again. Flat betting. You know, all we need is one little run. That's it. On a positive progression. 0, 0, 0, 9. Alright, so that's 3 in a row. Coming out to the 4th one. 0, oh my God. 6. 6 or 7. And it's not. The player is getting smoked at the moment. Alright, come out with another 100. But all it takes is that one little run. There's the 7, and there's an 8. How many in a row is that for a banker, huh? There's a 7, there's a 2, finally. 2 draws, gets a 3, the player finally wins. Alright, is this going to be the time? So that's the win, and you add. Here we go. This one we do need. 7, 5. 5 will draw, no help, player wins that one. So in this case, we made up some of the ground. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we drop to the 2. We're still down, but not like a ton. I think we're down like 3. So we can get that right here, perhaps. There's a 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, let's see, what is that? 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 3. So this, he don't draw, so it's not the 38 special. He will draw though. The 38 special is only when he has to draw. And he ain't drawing. So he will automatically, because he's only got a 3. Okay? 3, 4. Look at this. Bam. Banker win a bunch. Now players winning a bunch. Good old game of Baccarat. Streaky as shit. Alright. Now you're there. You can look at your bankroll and basically, hold on. I knew it. This is a screwy bankroll. Alright? You're up a unit. However, you're trying for the 1324. You've got all the way back. You can do the 1324 or you can regress. So remember, you're here. This is where you were at. You just won the 2. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and do the 4 for this session. And then that's why this is going to be probably a fairly long series, because I want to try everything at least once, right? So you're going to try it. You come back a lot, but always remember, you could be up 1 unit and you could start it over again and hopefully not go through a big nasty run like that. You still got to use your brain and do what you think you need to do. Alright, you hit this one, it's over. Here we go. Uh-oh, a 3 versus a 6. This has to be a 6 or a 7 or he won't draw. It is a 6. That means he has to draw. But he's working with a 9 now. But it's a 6 or 7, so that 6 must hit. Alright? That's the rule. 6. And he didn't make it. So the player did it this time. Okay? So you get 4. That's why I'm doing it with hundreds. I'm still doing it with a $2,000 bankroll. You know, more than half less than if I had to do a ladder. Okay? Now let's see where you're at. Okay? Now you want all that back plus $500. You can go to black level on it. You're only risking a couple grand, and that's if 10, you just lose all 10. You can never win 2 in a row, ever. You can do a positive progression on follow the chop. You can do the positive progression on follow the shoe. You can do a player all the time. You can do a banker all the time. I had a little mini series, I guess, on Baccarat itself and all the different ways to play it. But we're going to do nothing but positive progressions. And so we did the 1, 3, 2, 4. That's all I needed it to do, is hit once. And it did. So that ends this video, doesn't it? We win $500. No commission. And so we get to go straight to the bank. Now, we've been playing this a few sessions. John accused me of never using my bank. Well, first of all, I gotta do it this way. Hold on. 100 goes in the bank. We'll go 200 in the excess and 100 in fun. Okay? So now we gotta pay some bills this week with it. $500 this week. Okay, I get to keep this 200. We're gonna take that $500 and pay bills. Okay? So we're empty over here in the bank. But we still got excess and fun. I need to, it's getting heavy enough where I need to, matter of fact, let's do it now. Cash some of these out. I can always tell when my blacks get low. So there's 500. There's 500. Alright, this is excess. Reds in my bag are always 5 grand. They're not $5. I don't put 5s and 10s, and 25 is the lowest I do in that. If it's lower than that, I put it in my pocket. Okay? So that's 5. 67, 85, 86.50 is now in excess. 86.50, more than twice my $5,000 bankroll and 4 times a $2,000 bankroll. That's where you want it. Fun, remember that should only be 7 something because I made a couple hundred with fun money last video. So I got 825 bucks. I'm good there. And there you go, man. There you go. A 1324. I'm not sure what I'm going to do video to video, but it's always going to be positive progressions. And it's either going to be craps or it's going to be Baccarat. By far the best 2 games to do this with. Okay? Members, again, tomorrow, 7 p.m. I sent the links out everywhere. That's our member Google Meet. Remember that. If you want to be a member, you still have time. Just go to my website. You know, it'll tell you how to join. There's links on just my regular YouTube page. And I believe you'll be okay, and you'll be able to see the link then. But always email me when you become a member so I can email you things. So that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. We got a lot coming up in the next few days. So anyway, there you go. I hope you're going to enjoy this series and look forward to your comments, questions. And until the next time, which will be Monday, be great. See you, bye.